morning. It's time to feed the critters, guys, so let's go do it. Okay, guys. Y'all ready to get out for this morning? I know you are. Come on. Everybody out. Let's go. Come on. They're like, yes, freedom. On an updated tour of the homestead today, and I just wanted to talk to you guys for just a minute about if you are thinking about starting a homestead, or you've already started a homestead, or you're struggling with your homestead. I want you guys to know that you are not alone. It is a huge undertaking, especially nowadays. There are so many projects to be done, and it can seem very, very overwhelming. And trust me when I say that with homesteading, it is 2 steps forward and 1 step back. It has been that way every step of the way for us. Sometimes it's more like 1 step forward and 2 steps back. I myself this year am struggling with gardening because we have had this massive heat and drought here in Northeast Texas where we live. And it's been horrendous. I got a few good things growing. Most of my stuff has either not wanted to germinate because it's too hot, or it gets started and gets eaten up by the animals because they have nothing else to eat. We went for 39 days with temperatures 102 and above. We also, at our particular spot here in Northeast Texas, went 42 days with no rain, not a single drop. We finally, thank God, got some rain a couple of days ago over the weekend, and it was tremendous. It was amazing. We are so thankful to God for that. But we have had a really hard time with growing anything this year. So I want you guys that are struggling a little bit here and there out there to know that you're not alone, that we are all having our struggles in this endeavor, but that we know in the long run it is worth it. It is worth it to not be dependent on the government or the banks or anyone else to provide for us, and that God has given us a path to be able to help provide for ourselves with all of the wonderful things He has given us. It is tough in this day and age, and I'm not going to lie to you, we're not 100% self-sufficient. I wish I could say we were. We still have to go to the grocery store, we still have to go to the gas station, we still have to have electricity, and we still have a water bill and all of that good stuff. You know, the goal would be to be 100% self-sufficient. It's almost impossible nowadays to do that. But I just did want to let you guys know that you're not the only ones struggling. We're all struggling with this, and it's been tough. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to stick together, and we're going to help each other out. And I'm hoping that maybe something in one of my videos is going to ring a bell with you and say, oh, you know what? I've had that same problem. Let's see if Dawn fixed it. Let's see if she was able to fix it. Maybe she couldn't fix it. Maybe I have a way to help Dawn. Maybe you can put something in the comments that will help me fix something I'm working on. But I want us to all be friends, and I want us to all be able to go through this together and help each other out. So, let's go take a tour of the updated farm. I do want to tell you guys that me and Tim, we're almost 60 years old now. The heat has been horrendous, like I said. Tim works a full-time job, aside from being here. So I will tell you, our homestead is not going to be the cleanest or the neatest in the world. There's going to be stuff laying around that we need to clean up that we haven't gotten to yet. So, hey, if that's one of your struggles, then guess what? Again, you're not alone. So let's go take a look and see what we've got out there. So these are our new little guys. that we've had brought in. Dolly is who we picked up on Tuesday out by Austin. And then, of course, we have Buddy. He's the little one over there with the ear tag. He is going to be the buddy to our boars. When we have one of them over in the pen with the females breeding, he will be the one that will keep them company. Then we have, Dolly, quit. That's Boris, and this is Natasha here. They are also registered coonies. And then we have our other female right there with the black spot on her back, and her name is Penelope. So these two pens that we have here are the two newest pens that we put in. They are 16 by 16 feet, and the females are going to be in this pen here, and the males we're moving to that back pen over there so that we can separate them until it's time to breed. So right now, I am filling up the waller for these pigs over here. This little guy, his name is Alexander Hamilton. He is a registered Cooney boar, and he's coming over here to see if I've put water in their water so far. This water is a big mineral tub, and if you can see it down there, we've got a water nipple on it so that they can drink from this. This gets filled 2 to 3 times a day right now because of this heat. So we make sure that everybody has a muddy waller to lay in and get cool. These guys don't have a ton of shade in their pen, so they get a shade cloth that covers about 1/4 of the pen, and then they have shade towards the back. Okay, guys, time to get out for the day. Let's get you out here. Okay, get ready for the herd. Here we go. Come on, guys, let's go. Oh, I know. They're waiting for me to go. They're wanting me to do something. I hear the pigs. Hey, Clark Norris, what you doing, dude? Hey, mamas. What you mad about? You being noisy? So, guys, this is our feed shed. It's where we put a lot of our feed. We have our big brooder box in here. Right now, please excuse it. It's a mess. Like I said before, it is so hot right now that we are not doing a lot of cleaning up right now, so everything is kind of a mess. So this is our new area for our dogs. We have some lumber and stuff out there right now because we're still building some other structures out here. But this area is to keep the dogs safe and to also keep them from wandering to the neighbors. We've had a neighbor that has been very vocal about not wanting our dogs over on their property. I always want to tell people, if you move to the country, do not expect it to be like the HOA. Our dogs run loose sometimes. We have pigs that get out sometimes. People that have goats and cattle that get out sometimes. Just definitely don't expect that you're going to have HOA rules out in the country, because it doesn't exist. But to keep peace with our neighbors, we have our 2 dogs. That's Farmer Jim over there. And this big guy over here that looks like a wolf, that's Karuk. He's part Alaskan Malamute, part Husky. He's smart and he's stubborn and he's very vocal sometimes when he doesn't like what's going on. So right now, our garden area, also kind of a mess from all this heat. It's not doing a whole lot. It needs to be mowed out here. It's the only place that needs to be mowed because it gets watered daily in the evenings. So the grass is actually growing out here, but we haven't had a chance to get out here and mow it yet. But we've put in 3 new peach trees right through here. We're getting ready to add some more fruit trees as well. We have a couple of long beds out here that we've been using. The one in the back there, that was all cucumbers, but they're starting to burn off and die now because they've been there for a while. I have canned over 60 jars of pickles and pickle relish this summer, and didn't really need any more, so a lot of those cucumbers now are being fed to the pigs and chickens. We do have a fall garden planned that is in the works of sprouting seeds right now. This was supposed to be a late summer batch of green beans, and as you can see, we've had major problems with germinating certain seeds this year. Green beans are one of them. And a couple nights ago, I came out here in the morning, and something had eaten a good portion of what green beans did come up. And because of this heat and the drought, we are not really getting anything from these plants anyway. I don't know if we will or not. But as you can see, these plants, you know, are pretty and they're lush, and then we come out in the morning and this is what we have. No leaves on the plant. It's pretty much been chomped all the way down to just the stems. So our second green bean harvest this year is probably not going to be much of anything at all. Now this structure over here is something that I kind of had to improvise. We had a table where we had some seed starts going for the fall garden, and we were having major problems with them, A, getting too much sun, B, we had birds that were coming in and eating every tiny little sprout that came up out of there. So this is my third time to replant these exact same seeds. As I said, we're learning as we go along. That is row cover material that I've put up over the top of it to keep the birds out. It also helps with shade. Yes, Mama, I know, I hear you. And it has also helped keeping a lot of the bugs off. So I'm going to get in there and show you guys what it is we're sprouting right now. So this is my sprouting table. These 4 trays here are turnips. And it's very strange because these 2 trays here, we're getting quite a few popping up. These 2 trays, not as much. So same conditions, same watering, same everything. And it just goes to show you how strange planting can be, because I just haven't figured it all out yet, to be honest. These are some peas that I'm trying to sprout because I want to do a fall bed of green peas. And I'm having a lot of trouble getting them to come up, but again, it's been so hot that I feel like that's affecting them. So I will just keep planting those until I get enough plants to fill in the bed that we're going to be using. These square pod trays in the back, those are beets. So I'm trying to get some beet plants going. And again, it's very strange because these ones right here in the front, they seem to be doing pretty good. And then the further you get toward the back, not so much. These round pots here are Brussels sprouts. So far, I've had to replant them once, which has been very recent. So I had done, none of them are popping up yet. But again, there's a learning curve to all of this, and this heat and drought this year just is not helping. Okay, so this is Deacon, and that is Layla right there. They are my daughter Rachel's and her fiance's Richard's dogs. This is their yard that they're in right now. That used to be a rabbit barn and a quail barn over there. Right now they have their house right here. Rachel and Richard just went on a 5-week stint as truck drivers. They do cross-country loads. So while they're gone for the next 5 weeks, we are babysitting. As you can see, Deacon is a tripod. He's the sweetest little dog that you'll ever see. Layla is also a sweet baby, and she just hangs out and stays with Deacon. Layla! Now, I know I just saw you out of this yard. Look at that face. She's like, no, who, me? I was here the whole time. I never got out of my yard. Ooh, yeah, you did. I saw you. I got you on camera, you dirt-to-dirt. What you doing, huh? Bad dog. Deacon, come here, baby. Come here. Layla's not going to let you get head scratches. Come here, Deacon. Come here, baby. Come here. I can't get to you. Come here. Oh, okay. We'll come over here where I can reach you. I see what I did. I didn't shut the gate good. Come here, Deacon. Deacon, come here, buddy. Come here. He's like, I like to let Layla get all the head scratches because I'm a sweet boy. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our little updated farm tour today, and we're going to take you guys along for all the changes that we have coming up. And I just want to ask you guys, if you wouldn't mind, please subscribe to our channel. It helps our little farm a lot, and like I said, hopefully we can be friends and help each other out in this journey that we call homesteading life. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.